Yo, what's good? Meet the big fin squid. No, this is not CGI. This thing is real. This thing exists on our planet. Look at it. This thing looks like the final boss of the ocean. If you're swimming and you run into this thing, expect to see the longest health bar you've ever seen in your life beside it. And if you so happen to defeat it, expect to see legend failed across your entire field of view. This is an Elden Ring creature, the puppet master of the ocean. Look at the limbs. There have only been 20 reported sightings of the big fin squid. Let's keep it that way. I don't want this thing around us, please. The largest known big fin squid was 6.4 meters, 21 feet long, and its tentacles were 6.1 meters, 20 feet long. For what reason? Of appearance alone, this thing has evil aura. The ocean is a terrifying place. Let me give you some reasons why you should be scared of the ocean. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe or you'll wake up in the middle of the night with sleep paralysis and you'll have this sleep paralysis demon with a BBL standing over you twerking at maximum velocity. There's no way you want that. First, we're gonna start off with deep sea creatures. If you think I'm here gonna be talking about sharks, nah, we're talking about deep sea creatures. The big fin squid is a deep sea creature. The deep sea has to be where God sends like draft creatures because these animals look insane. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not really messing with this design. To the bottom of the ocean you go. The deep sea is God's recycling bin. Because are you telling me that some of these animals don't look unfinished? This one in particular is not complete. I don't care. The ocean has layers to it. First, you have the sunlight zone. It's also called this, and I'm not pronouncing that. Then you have the twilight zone, also known as this. Then after that, I honestly don't care. I want everything beyond the midnight zone to be classified as Pandora's box because that's exactly what it is. These parts of the ocean are just full of nonsense, full of Lovecraftian monsters, bro. No. Let me introduce you to a few of these beasts. You've got the anglerfish, the barrel eye fish, the stoplight loose jaw, viper fish, and northern stargazer. Need I say any more? I went through a couple more deep sea creatures in my animals you shouldn't believe in video, by the way. Shameless plug, I know. My issue with deep sea creatures is the ones that we know about are just the ones that we know about because we haven't really explored the ocean like that at all. As of June 2024, only 26% of the ocean has been mapped and only 5% has been explored. So what do you think that means for the deep sea creatures that we know about? We genuinely have no idea what is in that bitch. If one day humanity just ran into Leviathan, I wouldn't even be surprised. The ocean is full of endless possibilities. At one point, weren't they trying to say that aliens have been hiding in the ocean? I wouldn't even be surprised about that either. Because we can't even be sure. We've only explored 5% of the ocean and mapped 26% of it. Guys, we have supposedly mapped more of the sky than we've mapped our own planet. Apparently, we have mapped 27% of the northern sky in great detail. So you're telling me that we can map objects, celestial bodies that are impossible distances away, but the sea floor is out of reach? Don't mess with me. Do not mess with whoever it is. Do not mess with me because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Every person involved needs an arse whooping because what are you guys doing? What kind of prioritization is this? You guys are crazy. Focus on the planet. Yeah, I don't care about the stars. Fix up. You can tell me about Earth-like exoplanets that are like 65 billion light years away, but we can't talk about the sea floor. Be for real. So that's just what's in the ocean, but the surface of the ocean might be just as, if not more, nasty. Have you ever heard of a rogue wave? If you haven't, a rogue wave is just this big ass random wave that comes out of nowhere, like literally nowhere. And it's a wave that is significantly larger than all of the waves around it. You know how I just said that rogue waves appear out of nowhere? I really mean it. Waves are created by the wind, the prevailing wind. Stay with me. Rogue waves ignore that entirely and come from any direction. So if the wind and waves are flowing in this direction, a rogue wave will come from over here simply because. On top of that, the first rogue wave ever to be recorded and measured correctly was the Draupner wave in 1995. Guess how tall that wave was? 84 feet, 25.6 meters tall. This wave was recorded on an oil rig in the North Sea, obviously. One place you will never find me on planet Earth is the North Sea. That is a mythical place. Every time the North Sea is mentioned, it's not calm waters, smooth sailing. It's just waves raging all over the place. The North Sea might be Poseidon's rage room. Why is that part of the ocean so smoky? 84 feet. I don't think you understand how tall that is. The average house in the UK is 20 to 25 feet. Can you imagine a wave taller than 4 houses coming towards you? This is Ocean Ranger, a semi-submersible offshore drilling unit. This thing was 396 feet, 121 meters long, 262 feet, 80 meters wide, and 337 feet, 103 meters high. It weighed 20,000 tons and had anchors that weighed 45,000 pounds each. You might be wondering, Alfonso, why are you telling us this? I'm telling you this because Ocean Ranger, this thing right here, was sunk by a rogue wave in 1982. Ocean Ranger capsized and disappeared from Ranger. The ocean is no joke. Then we have sea pressure. Do you guys remember Ocean Gate? That one time a bunch of billionaires decided to go to the bottom of the ocean to see the Titanic. That situation, they decided to go in a submarine that was piloted by a crackhead with a game controller. Yeah, that situation. Unfortunately, those people did lose their lives. However, the ocean pressure down there crushed them so quickly that their brain nervous system wasn't able to process what had happened to them. So they didn't even know that they had died. It happened that quickly. Do you understand how mad that is? At the depth of the Titanic shipwreck, the ocean pressure is said to be 6,000 psi. Do I know how to accurately describe 6,000 psi? Absolutely not. But someone online said, imagine an elephant walking on the ground with stilettos. Imagine how much pressure would be on the ground in that situation. Did that help me understand? No, but it might help you. So yeah, I don't see why you'd want to go deep in the ocean. It just sounds like bad vibes, like the ocean's trying to crush you to death. I'm good. So the ocean is nasty, like disgusting, which I feel like is fairly obvious, but just how nasty got me. Because apparently, in 1 millimeter of ocean water is around 10 million viruses. When it gets put that way, I don't want to go anywhere near the ocean. Life started in the ocean, right? So you could pick up some brand new virus that just got dropped. The ocean might just spawn some new shit, and now you're patient zero. On top of that, in the ocean, you have to worry about pollutants. And I'm not talking about pollutants in the traditional sense. I'm talking about plastic. Microplastics in particular. The issues that microplastics could cause humans is a very under-researched topic, but I don't care what scientists have to say in the future. Having massive amounts of plastic in your body can't be beneficial to you or help you out. I'm certain that life expectancy isn't going to increase because of the amount of microplastics in our body. There are apparently 358 trillion microplastic particles floating on the surface of our oceans and more beneath the surface. Who counted all of that? I don't know, but that's what the internet's telling me. We move. It's estimated that 10 million tons of plastic is dumped into the ocean every year. They are ruining it for everybody. What's wrong with you people? The plastic situation is putting me more off the ocean than the deep sea creatures, if I'm being real. So the ocean is just nasty. And I know air is also nasty too, but the difference between ocean creatures and land animals is land animals don't shit in the air. Ocean animals shit in the ocean and it's just moving around. Whales are the biggest animals on the planet and the ocean is their toilet. A study has found that 15,000 minke whales produce 600 tons of feces a day. Yes, I googled how much whale poo is in the ocean. You are never catching me in the ocean, from the big fin squid to rogue waves to sea creatures to the ocean just being generally nasty. I'm gonna stay my ass on land, where I belong, 2 feet on the ground. You know what? I'll admire the ocean from the sidelines because the ocean is beautiful from the land. I'm gonna stay here at a safe distance. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care and I'll see you guys next time I upload. Are you guys happy that I finally dropped this video? You guys were on my case. Where's the ocean video? Where's the ocean video? It's here now. It's here now. Enjoy it, please. Free me from the comments. But no, I'm just playing. I really appreciate the excitement that you guys had for this video. I hope you enjoyed it.